In today's video, I found the best dresses. The best dresses. 3 styles of dresses that are almost universally flattering, and then 5 that are a little bit more tricky. Stay tuned. Hello, this is Netta. Welcome to my channel. My whole goal for this channel is to help you build a wardrobe and a style that you love so you look beautiful, you feel confident every single day. So excited today to be talking about dresses. I feel like I talk a lot about separates for someone who pretty much always wears dresses, or at least in the spring and summer here in Florida, they are my go-to. I love dresses. I love dresses. They're one and done. They're feminine, they're comfortable, they're easy. I just love them. I feel like they're really an extension of my personal style. If you like dresses as much as I do, or if you'd like to like dresses more but haven't found the right ones for you, stay tuned, because I have the best and worst dresses for women over 40. But honestly, I think these are just dresses that are going to be good go-tos no matter where you're at, like with your style or with your age, because some of these dresses are hard to wear at any age and some are flattering for everybody. Okay, so I want to start with the worst dresses. The worst dresses. I think that there are a lot of challenging dresses to wear out there, and those of us who are hard to fit, and that's most of us, I definitely fall into this category as someone who's petite with a shorter torso, longer legs, etc. There are a lot of things that just don't fit me. And I had a very nice comment from someone a couple of weeks ago who said, oh, well, most things look good on you. I'm like, no, I'm only showing you the good things. I try on a lot of things that don't work. And even in my hauls, when I've done like where I've photographed or videoed an entire collection of clothes, some of those dresses, frankly, just don't work on me. Do I love them? Yes. Do I wish I could wear them? Absolutely. But some things are going to work better than others. And that's true of all of us. So I wanted to give you some guidelines. These aren't hard and fast rules. But instead of really focusing on brands that cater towards women over 40, I'm just going to focus in general on clothes that are out there right now. Some of these are actually trendy, but I still think that they're hard to wear or that they're not flattering. Okay, so the first dress I want to talk about, first type of dress, is a jersey dress, especially a jersey maxi. Now, the problem with jersey maxis, I did style one in my video where I fixed my own outfits. I just styled a solid black jersey maxi. That's going to be the way to go. Like a dark neutral is going to be the easiest way to wear a jersey maxi dress or a jersey dress of any kind. But often the material is so thin. It's so thin that it shows every lump and bump. If you eat a grape, it shows. Like if you eat a hamburger, it definitely shows. Like no matter what you eat, it shows. It's just they're just not that flattering, and the quality is often not that great. So we end up getting a look that's, you know, kind of borderline and maybe not our best look. Now there's a brand that's been at Nordstrom. They've had the same silhouette, the same style forever. It's Lovapella. They've got this maxi dress. I feel like this can be flattering on those of you who are very comfortable with your waistline and maybe have a little bit more shape in the lower half of your body, like your hips or bum. But this is really hard for any of us who have a little extra going on in the belly area. This is the Lovapella maxi dress. These are always on sale. They have a lot of different styles. I would especially avoid their Empire style with the pattern. Like I feel like that is both dated and unflattering. I just, you know, again, this is a dress this is not just marketed at women over 40. This is just like a really popular dress at Nordstrom, and I just don't feel like it's the best for most people. I just don't feel like it's the best. So if you want to go for a maxi that's in a jersey fabric, go for something that's a little bit more flattering, a little more forgiving, and maybe with a more substantial fabric. I like this one from Caslon. I wish this came in a petite. It does not come in a petite, but this is got a defined waist, but a little bit more flowy above the waist and a little bit more flowy below the waist. So it's going to be a lot more forgiving and a lot more flattering to the waistline area. This one from Boden. Boden does a lot of jersey dresses. Most of them I love. Some of them, the patterns or prints are going to be a little harder to pull off over 40. But you know, I'm a big fan of Boden in general. I really like this one. It's a cotton jersey knit. It's a little bit more of a substantial fabric. That's what you're looking for, because that's the one that's not going to show like every lump and bump in your underwear lines and your bra strap and all the other things, right? So this is a thicker fabric, and I like the side tie detail because that's very, very flattering to the waistline. Now, Michael Starr's very, very, very good source of knits and cottons and basics, like very, very high quality. I've had some of my Michael Stars pieces forever. They just really hold up very well. This is the Solange dress. This is a maxi version of that dress. It does have a high neck and like, slightly cut out arms there, but it does have that nice tie around the front that can be very flattering to those of us who have a little bit of belly area going on. But that's a more modern version of a jersey maxi dress. It's going to be in a nice, thicker, more substantial knit, and it's just going to work a lot better. So just be careful of the really thin knit jersey maxi dresses. The second category I want to talk about is the overly youthful floral ruffled dress. Now, as I wear a ruffled floral dress right now, this is a more modern and more abstract floral, but when you go where all of the details are very young and very sweet, so the pattern, the color, and the shape and the detail, if they all check those young sweet boxes, then it's going to look a little off, I think, on anybody over 30, frankly, or 35. They're going to be harder to wear. And this is a brand, this is Maggie London. Maggie London is not a brand that's designed for 20-year-olds. So I think that these dresses are really definitely for women in the 30s and up. And I just think this one is too much because it's got that floral, it's got the ruffle, it's the shape and the color. All of those details together, to me, make this dress look a little bit too sweet, a little bit too young. And I love this style. I love these types of dresses, but we want to find that balance. They still need to be sophisticated. Here's another one. This is from Eliza J. Again, another brand that's not marketed at women who are 20, but this dress, sweet, it's like floral, it's ruffled, it's got this, like if this was a blue floral, if there was some balance in it somewhere where it wasn't pink and ruffly and floral and ruched and gathered and all the other things, it would be a lot more wearable because this dress, the style has a lot of potential, but the way it is right now, I just feel like it looks too sweet. Now, if you want to wear something with ruffles, you want to wear something feminine, you want to wear something romantic like I enjoy doing, try to find an item that is more balanced. This is from BB. This is the ruffle peplum lace cocktail dress. I think, it's a little low in the front, but I think this is a really a cool way to take that feminine and romantic element of the ruffles and make it a little bit more modern. So the really sweet dresses, I just think, are probably not our best choice. Okay, the next category I want to talk about is the shapeless dress. The shapeless dress. We've seen shapeless dresses marketed at women over 40 for years. Historically, J. Jill and Eileen Fisher used to do a lot of these. They're a lot of times marketed towards women with more relaxed, natural style. But I still think no matter what your style is, you want a little bit of flattery in a dress. This first one is from Nordstrom. They call it their 3/4 sleeve oversized dress. This isn't awful because it is a little shorter in the front, but it is really, it's not short enough that you can get away with the shapelessness. And stay tuned because I'm going to show you what that looks like. It's too long to be shapeless. This next one from a brand called Dressed in Lala, which I actually really love this brand, but this is just a very hard dress to pull off. It's like a block of fabric. It looks like a rectangle of fabric, and it's just not a cute look. So instead, you want to go for a dress that has a little bit more shape. It's a little bit more, so if you're going to go a little bit more flowy, you're going to want the dress to be a little bit shorter, or you're going to want some kind of nod to flattery. Maybe it's flowy, but it's sleeveless, or maybe it's flowy, but it's shorter. But when you cover up completely like that, and don't even have like the neckline open, there's not a place for the eye to rest. There's no balance in it. So you want to show either the arm or the neckline or the leg to get that balance in an oversized look. Okay, next I want to talk about dated ruching. Now, I love ruching because ruching is a miracle worker. It solves so many problems. It's so flattering, and especially on those of you with blue body types, purple body types, anyone who wants to really accentuate their waist a little bit, ruching is fabulous, and it minimizes the tummy, it defines the waist, it checks so many boxes for us. But there's good and bad ruching, just like there's with everything. Now, this connected apparel dress, this is just a dated look. So not only does that have the bell sleeve, it's that bell sleeve boat neck sheath that we all saw and all wore 10 years ago, but then it's got this side swipe ruching. I call it side ruching. I don't know how else to describe that, but you know what I mean? Like, I feel like in certain situations that can work well, but on this dress, like the combination of details on this dress just looks a little out of style. Now, there are a lot of ruched dresses that I do love, fortunately, in stores. I love this one from Saint Cassette, the Walker Floral Ruched Dress. This is ruched all the way down the front, and we're seeing that ruching is being done differently now than it has been done in the past. So we want to look for modern ruching. I'm seeing dresses with all over ruching, which can be very body defining. That can be good or bad, but I also see dresses with strategic ruching that looks more contemporary. And this dress from Saint Cassette, I think, is a really good example of this. I also like this dress from Eliza J. This is their ruched long sleeve faux wrap dress. I think that's a beautiful, elegant. It's just got very subtle ruching on it. This one from Tahari, it's ruched up the side. I think that's really, really cool, and also going to be really flattering, and that's a great color palette for a lot of people. So we want to look for dresses that have more modern ruching on them, and not just that same dress. If you've had that dress for several years and it does have that ruching on the side, it may be time to get an updated ruched dress. Okay, the last category I want to talk about, this breaks my heart a little. I'm not going to lie. It breaks my heart a little because I love it. It's very trendy right now. It's the high-low dress. Now, the problem with the high-low dress is not that it's out of style or that it's necessarily frumpy, but the problem is that it's hard for a lot of women to wear or to pull off in a way that looks flattering, especially those of us who are petite. So if you're looking at high-low dresses, you want to make sure that the high part of the high-low dress comes above, or at least at the very top of your knee, and that the low part is not too long, because that's when we're going to look shorter and bigger and boxier wearing a high-low dress. So I'm going to show you examples of good and bad high-low dresses. Now, this one from Alex Evenings, these are the types of dresses I've warned you guys about. It's a lot of volume, and then it's also kind of just a more mature cocktail dress or evening dress. It's not a great dress. It's not a modern dress. And then it's got that high-low volume thing going on. That's just not going to be flattering on a lot of people. Now, instead, if you want that evening high-low look, I love this one from MacDougall. This is their pleated bodice high-low satin cocktail dress. This is shorter in the front and not as long in the back, and so it's going to be a lot easier to pull off, especially if you're not tall. Now, when I talk about being petite, you want to pay attention to where you're short and where you're tall. I'm short in the top half of my body. I'm taller in the bottom half of my body. So I can wear more flowy and more stuff going on in the lower half of my body because I have more room to work with down there. But if you've got shorter legs, you're going to especially find this to be challenging. Now, I'm also seeing high-low dresses where it's high on one side and lower on the other. I used to have a BCBG dress like this that I loved. It's actually very similar to these styles, like 15 years ago. But this floral asymmetric, this is another MacDougall dress. This can make it a lot easier for those of us who are petite to wear a high-low dress if it's higher on one side and lower on the other, rather than high in the front and lower in the back. Again, you want the high to be high and the low to be not that low. And this is another option from CC, the floral print ruffle high-low dress. This is higher and above the knee on one side and a little bit lower on the other side. So, trying to find that balance where a high-low dress doesn't swallow you up as a petite, or regardless of your body type, if there's too much fabric and it just creates a boxy or unflattering look, that's my cautionary word of caution about high-low dresses. Okay, now let's talk about 3 dresses that I think are almost universally flattering. I know someone's going to come to me in the comments and say, but this doesn't work for me. But almost, like 9.75 times out of 10, this is going to work. For most women, most of the time. Other details taken into account, these dresses are going to be flattering on most of us, most of the time. The first is the shirt dress. The shirt dress. I am obsessed with shirt dresses right now. And no matter where you like to shop, you will find a shirt dress in your budget, in your size. They are everywhere right now. I don't know if they're trending or if I'm just now seeing them. I don't know, because all of a sudden I feel like there are a lot more out there, and maybe I'm just looking for them now. But there's just a lot more of these out there. I haven't heard about them being a trend. These are really kind of a classic piece. These are not going to go out of style. I really like this one from Rag & Bone. This is their Nadine striped long sleeve cotton poplin shirt dress. Notice that even though there's a lot of fabric at the top, like it's a high neck and long sleeves, it's shorter. So there's a balance, right? Now, this Coral Island Cotton Gauze Midi shirt dress from Tommy Bahama. This is a more flowy option if you want a more flowy shirt dress. I really prefer this one the most in black. For some reason, it did not look as favorable, in my opinion, in other colors. So you're going to find these at all different lengths. This Bowden Revere collar maxi shirt dress. That's a great, like a longer shirt dress. It's similar to a red shirt dress that I have from J. Crew that I love. The Mary long sleeve shirt dress from Frank and Eileen. This is a great casual shirt dress. I love how they style this with sneakers. I think this is such a cool and modern look, and Frank and Eileen is a very over 40 friendly brand that is very modern and flattering. Talbot's has this linen midi shirt dress, and of course Talbot's does petite and all the other lengths so that you can get that flattery of having the right size in the shirt dress. This is this one from Saint Cassette. I love. It's a little bit dressier. This is their Lucilla shirt dress. I think this is just beautiful. Very, very elegant, and just a beautiful, flattering style. I love this Karen Kane striped long sleeve shirt dress. Now this is not too short, not too long. It's a great, easy shirt dress style to pull off. And again, these I just think are just beautiful and going to be super, super easy to wear. Okay, the next dress style I want to talk about is a swing dress. Now, these are the shorter tiered dresses. Now, before you're like, wait, I can't wear those. There's so many versions of them. And depending on the fabric, if the fabric is stiff or flowy, depending on the length, depending on the other details of the dress, there might be a version of these that really fits and flatters you, and also is like a fun, easy, breezy, it's the kind of style I'm wearing right now actually, fun, easy, breezy, effortless summer look. I love this one from a brand called Zarina. This is their rainy long sleeve cotton gauze shirt dress. This is to me more what I'm calling a swing dress, and I love, love, love this dress. It's easy, it's breezy, it's flowy. Now, when you've got that really thin self belt, like that thin fabric belt, you can just barely tie that so you get just a little waist definition without accentuating any area or problem there that you might have. So that's really a very easy belt style to work with for those of you who are on the fence about belts. You can tie it very loosely, you can tie it a little bit more snugly, you can play with that where it hits you at the waistline, and it can really work for a lot of people. I also like this Daisy long sleeve dress from a brand called Meal. I think that's an easy dress to pull off. It's a little bit shorter. If you want something a little more flowy, this is from Beach Lunch Lounge. It's a very affordable dress. It's a swing. They call it their Scarlet Flutter Sleeve Linen and Cotton Dress. Just love that. Very easy, very summery, very breezy dress. Madewell has this light spun button front tiered midi dress. I love this. I think it's so pretty. I think it's very, very flattering. And I think this is an easy one for many women to pull off. This one from CC, the clip dot ruffle long sleeve shift dress. I feel like I could wear this all day long. Just such a great, easy dress. The ruffles and tiers on that really are gonna hide anything, that's going on from the waistline down, and I think it's gonna be really flattering. Here's one from Treasure and Bond. This is their tie back tiered cotton mini dress. Just an easy, comfortable, flowy, swingy, tiered dress. I feel like there's a version of these for everybody. Okay, I kind of saved the best for last because this whole video was really just me trying to show you this dress. This dress. This is my new favorite dress. I found this dress at Marshall's, but it's a brand I love called Splendid. It's a cotton linen dress. It's called their freesia dress, like freesia, like the flower. And it also comes in an olive color. I've been stalking it online. This was from a previous collection, and it's a tunic dress. And I think God is kind of like trying to, it's kind of a joke because these dresses are called tunic dresses, and I'm always talking about not wearing tunics, but these are dresses that are kind of linen cotton blends that are a tunic style. So they're straighter, and they are so flattering and so summery and so breezy and so chic. I first discovered this style of dress when Kevin and I were on honeymoon in St. Bart's back in 2001, and everyone was wearing these linen tunics as dresses, and I was like, oh, that's so islandy. It's so it just felt so in the moment, of the moment, and I just loved it. And I love seeing these dresses. Every brand has a version of them because they're so light, they're so comfortable, they're so effortless, and I think they're flattering on almost everybody. So this is the Freesia dress, like I said, from Splendid. You can, and I'll put some links to it. You can still find it on various like outlet sites or on eBay, but I'm going to show you a lot of other options from different brands. This one from, I think, Sail to Sable, whatever that brand, Sail to Sable. This is their navy long sleeve classic tunic dress. This is a really preppy variation on it, but again, it's that tunic style dress in linen or cotton that I think just checks all the boxes for spring and summer. I like the fact that these have sleeves and often have pockets. This video was almost called Dresses with Sleeves and Pockets, but I decided to come up with a more creative name because it's light, but it's got sleeves. So for me, that's perfect. Many of you want to hide your arms. I want to hide my arms because I'm always a little cool anytime I go inside. But if you're looking for a dress with sleeves that's also very, very lightweight and summer friendly, I think these are your best bet. This from Wrap London, the embroidered dress in crinkled cotton and linen. I love, love, love this one. I love this one from 120% lino. It's their orchid pink linen dress. This is it's got a little bit more fitted around the bust and then flowy. Banana Republic has their Colette linen dress, which I love. This is from Tucker Nuck, the champagne collier dress. Love it. And then of course, if you want, I really, really like this one, the St. Lucia linen blend dress. I saw, this is from Tommy Bahama. I saw a woman in her 70s wear this when I was at the pageant weekend with my daughter, and I complimented her on it. She said, this is from Tommy Bahama. They come out with them every year, and they are super, super flattering and comfortable. And she looked so, so cute. She was wearing this with a pair of flat espadrille sandals, and it was the best look. I just loved it. So really, really recommend that one. And then if you want a longer version of this is, I think this is on Soft Surroundings. This is the Ravenna linen dress. It's on sale right now. It's like $20 off, but I really like that as a longer version of a linen tunic dress. So I love it. Now I want this. I want every one of the dresses I just showed you, and I want that cotton linen tunic dress to wear all summer long. It's perfect. Like I said, it's got sleeves and pockets. A lot of them have sleeves and pockets, but they're also lightweight. They're flowy, they're breezy, they're perfect for spring and summer. So I hope you like my roundup of dresses. I know I covered a lot. I try to keep these short, and I always end up having so much to share with you guys. Let me know if you like this video and you want to see more dress options in a future video. Give this video a like if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I would love to have you back. We can hang out more often. And don't forget to comment. Let me know which of these was your favorite. Let me know what your challenge is when it comes to shopping and buying dresses, because we all have them. Let's share in the comments below. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next video.